Try something right now. A friend's phone number, not from your contacts, from memory, digits, in order, from inside your own skull. Go ahead. You can't, can you? And neither can most people watching this. And that one small, embarrassing moment of blankness is the most honest preview of what is quietly happening inside your brain every single day. Because it is not just phone numbers, it is your ability to think, to reason, to resist. AI is eating your brain, and the data is in, and it is worse than anyone told you. In June 2025, a team of neuroscientists at MIT strapped EEG electrodes across 32 regions of people's skulls. They wanted to see what AI was actually doing to the human brain, not in theory, not in surveys, in live electrical activity, firing neurons, real brain connectivity. What they found stopped the scientific community cold. The people using ChatGPT wrote 60% faster, but their cognitive load dropped by 32%. And their brain connectivity? Nearly halved. 83% of AI users could not remember a passage they had literally just written. They produced something, but their brain had not been present for it. It had clocked out. And here is the part that should keep you up at night. The cognitive decline did not stop when the study ended. Even after they stopped using ChatGPT, the sluggish brain activity remained. Once you start outsourcing your thinking, your brain does not leap at the chance to take back the wheel. 4 months. That is all it took. The researchers gave this a name: cognitive debt. The long-term accumulation of cognitive costs from over-reliance on AI, diminished critical thinking, reduced creativity, and increased vulnerability to manipulation. Read that last one again. Increased vulnerability to manipulation. The more you let AI think for you, the less your brain can detect a lie, spot a pattern, sense when something is wrong. The defense system evolution spent millions of years building inside you. It gets lazy, and lazy systems fail exactly when you need them most. Now I need to tell you about one number: 47. Expert analysis of the MIT EEG data found a 47% collapse in brain activity in the ChatGPT group. One neuroscientist described it as watching the brain go dark, a direct visualization of intellectual outsourcing happening in real time. 47%, nearly half your brain's engagement, gone. Not from a drug, not from aging, not from injury, from convenience. There is a concept in neuroscience called synaptic pruning. Your brain is not static. Pathways that get used get reinforced. Pathways that go unused get dismantled, pruned away. This is how your brain learns. And it is also how your brain loses, not just information, but capability. The struggle to retrieve, to integrate, to recognize patterns from memory. That is where neural pathways are built, where the structures responsible for intuitive reasoning and complex thinking get reinforced. AI does not just give you answers. It removes the friction. And the friction was never the enemy. The friction was the workout. You have been skipping the gym, and your brain has been quietly pruning the equipment. 85% of young adults aged 18 to 24 are already using generative AI regularly during the exact years when critical thinking skills are still forming. The prefrontal cortex, which governs judgment, impulse control, and long-range planning, does not fully develop until age 25. We are running a mass cognitive experiment on the most developmentally vulnerable population on Earth, with no control group and no off switch now. Before you close this and open ChatGPT, this is not an argument that AI is evil. The question has never been the tool. The question is what you stop doing because the tool exists. The line sits between tasks you offload to reduce friction and tasks where the friction itself is the entire point. A brain that only presses buttons and trusts the output is not a thinker, it is a passenger. So here is your challenge, not a detox, not deleting apps, one thing. Next time you are about to open AI, pause for 90 seconds first. Attempt it yourself, badly, incompletely, frustratingly. Let the friction exist. Because in those 90 seconds, while your brain is working without a net, synapses are firing, pathways are reinforcing, and the 47% that went dark in that MIT lab, it is fighting its way back on. Your brain spent 300,000 years evolving. AI has been mass adopted for less than 3 years, and in a 2025 lab, in just 4 months, it made human brains go nearly half dark. AI is eating your brain, the electrodes say so, and somewhere in the back of your mind, the part that still belongs entirely to you, you already knew. This is Curious Brain Lab, where we show you what is happening to you while you are busy letting it happen. If your brain understood what just happened, hit subscribe. Because next week, we go even deeper into the thing nobody is warning you about.